prior bits and old, class clown bits, and we all listen to Wild and Crazy Guys, so we all know the bit. I mean, it's just, yeah. And the Gears of War thing, it was a lot of fun. The only stuff I really recorded with the other guys was the stuff that I recorded with Carlos Ferro, who plays Dom, and we did those final scenes together. We did them together, and then we did them separate too. I know we got both takes. They did a lot of coverage on that because it's important to the storyline. Carlos was great in that episode. Very sad to see Dom go. Kind of stuff. But yeah, those are fun ones. I saw somebody over there with a Lancer sticking up, by the way. Yes, what's your question?
Oh yeah, my question is since Futurama got sentenced to death by Snooze for a second time,
yes.
How do you feel about pretty much retiring an iconic voice you have? And is there a chance you guys might come back in some other media?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because I have a gig in September to do a Simpsons Futurama crossover. So we'll record that in September, and that'll come out. I don't know. I guess sometime in mid 2014, something like that. As far as the show is concerned, I mean, it's just not in production anymore. It's not over. We've come back to life so many times. It's zombie Futurama at this point. And I don't know if Matt has something up his sleeves. I mean, it's Matt Groening. He can do it himself if he wants to. So, I mean, it's one of the best gigs I've ever had in my life, period. And it'll be sad if it's really over, if it's done. But at least I got the shot. At least I hung in there. I got nominated I won an Annie Award. I got nominated for an Emmy one year. Yeah. I'm good. Maurice LaMarche finally got 2 Emmys for crying out loud. We beat our peers. We beat The Simpsons. Many years we won Emmys. So it's all good. I mean, we won for writing. It was just a fantastic experience. So, yes, in the JCAT right up front.
Which one do you like better, voicing as Bender or Jake?
Which one do I like voicing better, Bender or Jake? Well, it's hard to say because they're both my children, kind of. They both came out of my mind. You can't really pick the favorite, because then the other one gets jealous. And that's when things get really weird. No, but they're both important to me. I mean, it's turned into the Adventure Time stuff is turning out to be some of the craziest stuff I've ever done, and it's just blown up. I mean, it's huge. I mean, there's so many. I mean, I look out here and I see all the JCATs and Finn shirts and Finn hats, and it just every con I go to, it gets more and more and more crazy, and I just love it. So I don't have a favorite. I love them all equally. With the Kane thing, yes. I'm sorry, I don't know who you're supposed to be. I should.
Jeff Ross from Rising Guardian.
Okay. It's okay.
But a little different. It's also two-part. Of all the characters that you voiced, who's your favorite character to voice? And also, you probably don't remember this, but you did Wrath from Ben 10. Also, can you do that voice?
Yeah, I can totally do Wrath from Ben 10. Listen, lady, I don't know why you're holding a cane up in the air. Let me tell you something. Wrath's freaking out right now. It's so hot outside. Yeah, Wrath. And I don't know. I've had some favorites. I mean, there's all sorts of really wacky. I mean, I love doing Bender. I love doing Jake. I mean, it's. Do you guys remember Tack and the Power of Juju?
Yes.
I played. Was it Disgusting Juju or horrible juju or something like that. And it was this voice where I added farts and belches and all kinds of disgusting stuff to the read as I was reading. And it was the kind of thing when I was talking like this, it was really, seriously, I was just talking like it was horrible, but it was really funny. It was always funny to do. Listen, farts are funny. George Carlin said it, and I quote, "Farts are funny because they're shit without the mess." Remember that one, kids under 13. With the fin sword.
How did you become Jake the dog?
How did I become Jake the dog? Well, a couple of years ago, I'd say, wow, it was maybe 2005 or 2006. I auditioned for it. They told me to be as close to my natural voice as possible, but be very happy and cheerful. And basically, that's what happened. And I auditioned for the pilot, and then Nickelodeon passed on it, and Cartoon Network swept in and picked it up. And then they asked me to come back to do the role, and so that's what happened. And it was a lot of fun. And yes, and when you have a second half of the question.
What did you react to when you had to sing the Tuck Tuning Baby as Finn? It was in the Jake Suit episode.
Oh, the Jake Suit episode. That was weird. Another one of those weird. Okay, so you're in a Jake suit. So you're asking how tough it was to sing the song, or?
You were singing the Tuck Tuning Baby that Baby Finn sings, but in your voice as Jake because you were controlling Finn.
Oh yeah.
That's why you don't ask him.
I wish I could say that. Yes, totally, exactly, man. I have no idea. I remember the episode, but I can't remember the song. The only song I remember is Bacon Pancakes, because we come in. See, this is the reason. We come in and we are not given the music to learn, like over and over. We're just they sing it to us and we sing it back to them, and then it's over. So, like, I've only sung that song that you're talking about maybe once or twice in my life, and right out the window. So I can't really answer that, but I kind of did. So, yes, right there, sir. Yes.
How has it been working with Billy West?
Billy West. How is it like working with Billy West? One of my dear friends. He is so amazing. He's one of my most favorite people on the planet to work with. He's inspired me. He's taught me so much. He's just an amazing guy, and just one of the most talented people I've ever worked with. Here's an interesting thing. When we would record Futurama, sometimes, he had so many voices that he did. He would end up doing dialogue with himself. And we would record, we would have table reads where, you'd have a table read on Tuesday, and you'd have all the writers, all the actors, Futurama staff, people from the network, people from the studio. So it'd be like a room full of 50, 60 people in a large, like